You ever get a fat pimple that just pops up on your face and it just up everything you try to do in the camera, like, ah! But on a serious tip, I can't be the only one that sees how expensive retro gaming is becoming because of social media. These new gen gamers don't know anything about the experience that we used to have playing games. We used to rent games from Blockbuster. We ain't know nothing about it, but they were great games. You don't run into that a lot nowadays. Some of these games will be so good, you would question, why didn't I learn about this earlier? You didn't hear anything about some of these games. There were hundreds of games, but I'm telling you, dog, you'll fuck around and go broke if you get a nostalgia. It's trying to cop everything. A lot of these games that were in the $5 bins when the 360 and everything came out are like 50, 60. Last November, I told myself that I would build up a retro collection slowly but surely, and I think we're finally at that point where I'm ready to show you what I've copped. Some of the stuff I've never played and I want to play it. Some of the stuff I'm just reliving that nostalgia, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. Item number one. This is one of the better ones because I didn't actually pay for this. The homie Tiki, I'll put his Twitch and everything on the screen. Follow him, he's a good dude. He sent me this off of the strength because I was trying to buy PS2 at the time. Didn't get it because it sold before I could get to the guy that day. But he was like, you know what, I'm gonna be player. I'll give you this just one for the culture. And look, slim PlayStation 2, clean ass condition. This shit has no problems. Worked with every game that I put in it. Bought my own little memory card. He showed me love. I appreciate you, bro. Item number two. This one I'm a little salty about because I'm just surprised how expensive these things are nowadays. It is what it is. I guess I paid on the lower end compared to what I see on eBay and some of these local shops. We got a Nintendo GameCube again. I paid 99 bucks and then bought a memory card with it, and it was like 108 or 110 bucks out the door. Best part is that we got a stock controller. The C-stick isn't chewed up on like I see a lot of the controllers that are used that are being sold with these consoles look like. It's a good condition. Sounds good and everything too. Item number three, let's keep it Nintendo for a little bit. I bought an analog 3D 4K that's still not here. It's actually supposed to be here the day that I'm filming this. Whenever that does come, these three games I will be playing. I picked up Buggy Adventure Racing. My uncle told me to get this game. I don't remember playing it as a child, but he remembers the game and he loved it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll see what it's hitting for. Number two, my favorite game of all time. If you know me, personally know me, or even just know my game interest, bro, you know this is my favorite game of all time, WWF No Mercy. It switches and interchanges between Modern Warfare 2, but dude, definitely my favorite game of all time. And then the third one, which was my very first Nintendo 64 game that I had for my own personal console. I was 4, WrestleMania 2000. Even in Nintendo, these three games that I have in my hand that you can't see yet were the first 3 out of 4 games that I had for the GameCube when I did originally get it for Christmas. And once again, huge wrestling fan. I'll say it over and over and over and over in future videos. You guys get the picture. I'm talking about WrestleMania 19. If you guys remember this is the one with the revenge storyline with Vince McMahon, do all this crazy stuff until you get to WrestleMania. It's a cool game. Not my favorite. Day of Reckoning 1. Day of Reckoning 1 was so damn good. I don't think a lot of people played this. I grew up on PS2 wrestling games, so when I got this was like, oh my God, this is what I've been missing. And how could I not get Day of Reckoning 2? This was the brand new game that I got when the GameCube was under the tree for me. Brand new, wrapped up, 50 bucks. I remember that. Great Christmas, got it again. Great to have this, but the one thing I will say, less than 40 bucks, my local game store has this one alone just for 45 alone. These next two games, I don't care if you regularly like sports games or not. When you played these two, these were like, damn, these are acceptable. I'm talking about NFL and NBA Street Volume 1 and 2. This is the goated one out of the series. This one off top with NFL Street 2. The GOAT. This one isn't too significant, but it's probably one of the better ones in the series. I'm talking about Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. The crazy thing is on GameCube, bro, it's a double disc, 2 discs. Unfortunately, when I did get it though, both these discs were out of the case, just wiggly woggly. So kind of sucked, but They work. This next one was an instant hood classic, no matter what console you played it on. Def Jam Vendetta. This is that stuff, boy. Fun fact about me, I've never played through a Mario game on 64 or GameCube, and the only Mario game that I can truly say that I've touched is Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii, and that was no longer than maybe 10 or 15 minutes. So this next one I had to, and it was cheap. Got on a crazy deal considering that this game is 60, 70 bucks with the case and everything. Talking about Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. This is gonna be a very first time experience for me. Kiddie, I guess you could say Mario's a very kiddie game, but bro, I'm about to get this Mario in, and this is gonna be a very special experience. I'll end up streaming this for sure. And this is the one and only time you will catch me paying 100 bucks for a retro game. I'm done. I'm not buying it if it's over a certain price, bro. This is the sole exception. Let's go ahead and switch gears to PlayStation. Once again, huge wrestling fan. Huge wrestling fan. So I had to grab the two best out of the SmackDown series. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain and SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Shout out to Tom's Toys and Beyond. He gave me a really good deal for this, 24 bucks like Kobe, when this game is actually pretty expensive. Came with the disc and the manual, immaculate condition. Shout out to Tom if he's watching this. And I cannot forget the SmackDown versus Raw, the two best out of those, 06 and 07. 06 and 07 are better than 08, 09, 10, 11. These next two, my uncle put me on to. I never played them, but I watched them. I was like, damn, these games are fun. And still to this day, I was curious and was like, yo, I gotta go back and play these and cop them. So I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty for the PlayStation 2, and the OG Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I don't know about the remake. I don't know anything about it. Haven't played, haven't heard the best things about it. So I'm just gonna stick to the OG. These next two are another series my uncle put me on by me watching them, and I never played them as a young, and I played the newer ones, but I never went back to the foundation. And I'm talking about Hitman Contracts and Hitman 2. I think Hitman Contracts is the original Hitman. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. This next one is another OG that I used to see at Blockbuster all the time. Never picked up the case, read it, or anything, and come to find out years later, it would be tied to a game that I loved and played the hell out of, and I'm talking about Red Dead Redemption 1. One in my hand, Red Dead Revolver. This is the first one out of the Red Dead series. I don't know if this is a great game or not. I haven't even looked at gameplay of this game, so it's gonna be really super new to me. I have faith knowing it's Rockstar. It should be a pretty damn good game. Before we get to the last pickup of my collection, I gotta add in this honorable mention, and the reason why I say it's honorable mention because this actually is not mine, even though it is in my possession. Shout out to my homie Brett, bro. Gave me this whole case of PlayStation 1 games so I can just go back and play, because a lot of this is stuff that I don't know about, never played, but some of these things are classics in here. So big shout out to the boy. I see Twisted Metal, Final Fantasy, all that, bro. Big shout out to Brett, bro. Big shout out. Crash Bandicoot. Last but not least, this one might blow your guys' mind, not because of the game itself, but the fact that I did not play this game. I've only played literally the first 3 missions, and it wasn't even on the original console that this game dropped on. It was on the 360 that the homie Justin let me license transfer. Shout out to Justin, bro. I know you're still out there. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I am so sorry that I have not played this game yet, bro. I'm really sincerely so sorry. This is a staple classic to a lot of people's PS2 libraries and even their childhood. Me, I don't know what happened to me, bro. I bought Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City and never thought about buying San Andreas, like, oh, I need to go play that. But we got it, good condition. I paid under 20 bucks for this, so I'm really happy about that. And this is definitely probably gonna be the first one that we stream for the retro streams. So I'm glad that I was able to show you guys my collection, and I hope that I can pick up some more stuff that doesn't break the bank so I can show you guys that and bring you guys more content. But until then, I'll see you next time.